We are back on the Polo. So guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Zach, and if you haven't been watching along with the series, this is the VW Polo that we are saving from the scrapyard. We're not really far off there right now, so the car is pretty much saved after the stuff we have done in the previous parts 1 to 5, I believe. I think we're on part 6 now. Might be wrong, might be part 7. I'll obviously include that in the edit. But yeah, we're making good headway with this Polo. So if you haven't seen so far, I'll catch you guys up. So we started off with the smaller bits, so we got the front and rear plates sorted. We also gave the car a really good clean because it was filthy. Got some fresh floor mats. We also then changed the plate lights to some LED plate lights, just update it a little bit. From then, the main thing the car needed was some wheels as well, because it was on steelies and they looked absolutely awful. So we updated the car to some new Polo wheels. These are the Polo 6R wheels, so a couple of generations after this Polo, but they updated it a lot more, and I think, in my opinion, that was the main thing that made it look saved, essentially. Once we got those smaller bits done, say, if you do remember and you were watching, this bonnet was absolutely terrible. It was wrapped once, didn't go very well. We then went down to jacket overform, rewrapped it again, got that done properly. It looks so much better now. And once the car was in a state where the bonnet was looking okay, there is some damage on a few of the panels. So this panel here, the clear cuts failed. On the rear quarter, there's a bit of a dent. But overall, the car was okay and it was clean. So we then went down to Jordan at Beast Detailing, gave the car a full detail on all of the panels that we could. That was a really good long video. If you want to go back and watch that one, that was about 45 minutes long. Say for me, when I watch content, I like the long form. You guys let me know down below if you do like the long form, or if you want me to keep them to around the 10-15 minute mark. I'm happy either way, but if I can include more content for you guys, then I'm going to. But yeah, when we went down to Jordan, the roof was the main thing. That was absolutely terrible. It was completely hazed. It looked like it was matte, like to touch, it felt like sandpaper. But he brought that back to life. And after that, we also updated these headlights thanks to Vinci. We got some fresh LED headlights in the car. But I think that pretty much sums it up. I might have missed a few little bits we've done here and there. But as you'll have seen in the thumbnail, in today's video, we aren't actually doing any fix-it parts. We actually have some mods for the car, which is very much needed. It's a part I'm excited about. It's a part I'm sure you guys are most excited about as well. So we do have some modifications. But before that, no one wants to work on a dirty car. This car, since the last video, has kind of just been sat. So it has just got some dust and debris on it, as you would have seen from the roof. And I'll probably throw some shots up as I'm speaking now. But yeah, we are going to give the car a quick clean. It also, since having the detail, it has no protection. And obviously, if you want to hold that roof in, hold that protection on the paint, it should really have a layer of protection, or at least a layer of wax. So once we wash it, we are going to apply that layer of wax, get that held in. And then, of course, I can ensure that I keep up on that and the car stays looking fresh. I won't go too into detail on the clean for this video. I know you guys do enjoy the cleaning videos, but we are back on those soon, don't worry. We have some very nice cars lined up for those cleaning videos, so keep an eye out on those. But I do want to get the Polo essentially done first so we can get onto some more content. I have a few bits I need to do in my house or my office. I need to do the shed, some bits on the E46. There may be a new build coming soon. So yeah, we need to get onto that. But enough of my rambling. I need to grab a coffee first, because if you can't tell from my voice, it's very early. We'll grab a coffee, get this car cleaned, get the wax applied, and we can get onto them mods. Now I've got my coffee, let's get on cleaning this car. So guys, now the car is cleaned, we can get on to the next part of the process where we'll be adding this Lunar paste wax from Jordan down at V Detailing. Obviously in the last video, we went down there, got the Polo fully detailed, it's in a perfect state right now. The roof, like I say, was a huge saviour, so thank you very much to Jordan for sorting that out. But all of that will be pointless if we don't add a layer of protection, because obviously we want to keep the car nice, we want to have it in the best state possible, and obviously this paste wax is the way to do that. So as far as I'm aware, the application process is, we'll obviously apply this with the pad. We'll probably do a panel at a time, rub that into the paintwork, let it cure, and then we'll buff it off with a microfiber towel. And it should actually add some more gloss, and also future when it rains, when we wash the car, it should then bead very nicely. And obviously, who doesn't like a car that beads? So yeah, let's get on to adding this. We'll go around the whole car. There's a few pounds we can't do. I'm not sure about applying it to the bonnet with the wrap, so I'm not going to do that just in case. But once that's all applied, we can get on to the next part of the video, which is obviously the actual fun bits, the modifications. But we need to keep a car clean because no one wants to work on a dirty car. So let's get this wax applied and get the Polo beading. So my thought process is we'll start with the smaller panel, because obviously we don't want to start with the biggest panel and not do it correctly. This, if you guys haven't seen properly, I'll show that now. This is the Lunar wax. So there we go. And as far as I'm aware, we'll just want to get that on the pad. Generous coating on the pad. And now that's on the pad, we'll rub that into the paintwork and then let that cure. So now that's on, we can let that cure and then wipe it off with a microfiber towel. So simply all we need to do to check if it's ready is we can do a little test with a microfiber towel. Just do this and we can see there that it does actually come off and it's cured properly. So all we need to do now, obviously a fresh microfiber towel, buff this off, and then now we know the cure time and how it works, we can get on with the full car. You can see right there how glossy that is. So let's get on with the rest of the car. So now the car is clean, waxed over, the sun has come out, so I'll clean it just in time. If you guys like cleaning, you'll know cleaning a car in the sun is a mission. But it's all cleaned over, waxed over. I'm very impressed with that wax, so thank you very much, Jordan, for that. The roof is looking like a mirror. I'm very impressed. If we throw back now to what the roof used to look like, it was literally like sandpaper. It was pretty much matte, if not worse than matte. But now, if you look at that, it looks almost brand new. Obviously not perfect from a detailer's point of view, but from what it was to what it is now, I'm very impressed. The whole car is now protected. It's looking a lot better. Black as well, when it is polished and waxed up, it does look amazing. But like I say, the cleaning and the waxing is now done. We'll get onto the first mod, so to speak. This one, as you'll see in my hand, is more of a fix. It's one we have done previously, but if you guys join me around to the back of the car. So, if you guys join me around the back of the car, is where we are getting on with this mod or fix, like I say. If you remember from one of the previous videos, we did already do this. It's the rear LED plate lights. Now, I don't know if it was from last video where we put the Bavinci new LED upgraded bulbs in. Maybe it's drawing power, I don't know, but they have blown out, so they're obviously not working. They were pretty cheap, I'm not gonna lie, so they might just be cheap and then they're broken. But I've got a better pair now. They're actually some decent LED plate lights, hopefully. So we're gonna get those changed quickly, and then we're gonna stay at the rear of the car because that is where we're gonna be installing the new modifications of the Polo. I'm very excited, if you couldn't tell, to get onto the modification side of things. But first, we need to get this fixed. I do want to vacuum the car as well, just get it fully clean. Obviously, I'm not gonna include it in the video, don't worry. But yeah, let's get these plate lights fitted. It's a really easy install. You saw me do it before. Literally take them out, plug the new ones in. So let's get these sorted. It's the same principle, it's just the ballast. Then they'll have the connection of the light itself. These ones look slightly different. But first we need to get the old ones out, so let's do that, and then we can get these new ones in. Just need to grab a flathead from the shed. Oh, bars. Flathead from the shed. I just realised these mics are still connected, so you guys can still hear me. I'm in the shed. I will overlay what the shed currently looks like. I am doing a video where we are going to go over the whole shed because it is a complete state. It needs a complete overhaul. I need a restock of all of my cleaning products. I need to tidy everything up, sort everything else that I need to use, sort out parts I don't need anymore. This bench I've got in here as well is literally just like an MDF panel that's kind of gone mouldy with all the chemicals and stuff. I've got old car parts, there's random bits. It just needs to be sorted. So I'm thinking of doing a whole video on that, just completely renovating the shed and making it look a lot better. But yeah, now I've got this flathead. Let's get back to sorting these plate lights out. Ooh, probably going to be a great angle of me. Ooh. Simple, just flathead them out. There we go. Simple. Put the connection through. Pull the ballast through. The whole end just fell off the ballast. That's not good. So if we look at these ones, the ballast is slightly different. It looks high quality. This is like a billet. These are plastic. Hopefully it means they're going to be better. This angle is probably not flattering at all, but who am I trying to impress? Let's get this. Where's the plug? There we go. There we go. Ooh. So now we've got the both plate lights out. Simply all we need to do is flatten these, pull them out, get the new ones built up, put them in, and we should be fine. So there are the two old ones. And then let's get these new ones sorted. So we've got the two ballasts, two lights, and then let's get these plugged in. I really hope that's recording, because if it's not, I'm going to have to do this all again. Oh. Do you ever get to this point where you're doing stuff on the car, and then you just stay on the floor like this for a while? Now they're done, let's turn them on and see if they work. Let's get that focused and let's go turn the car on. I don't even know where the keys are. So plate lights should now be on, so let's go and have a look. Oh, one of them isn't. That's not ideal. Why can things not just work? So guys, now those plate lights are installed, we can get onto the main point of this video, and obviously the part you're waiting for, the actual modifications. No, I don't have a little pet on me. Even though it is sunny, it is quite windy at the minute, so I need it on there so you guys can hear me. But yeah, the car is clean, we've waxed over it, we've got it all tidied up, we've done those plate lights, and now it's time for the modifications. I know the title is Saving This VW Polo from the Scrapyard, but I think we've done a pretty good job of doing that now. It's at a pretty much stock point. It's at a pretty good point. It's a great daily. It runs well. It's got nice wheels. It's looking nice. The paint's looking okay. Other than a full respray, the paint is looking good for the facilities we have and obviously the budget we have. So I think it is time. It deserves some modifications. So in today's episode, we do have that now. The box has just fell over, but I'm going to grab that parcel. We can get it unboxed and I can show you guys what we're doing today. So, I'll give you 5 seconds to guess in the comments what you think this is. But yeah, this is today's mods. So, as I said previously, we are actually going to be doing this on the rear of the car. So we'll need to get to the back of the car now. I'm going to pull the car forward so I have some more room to film, and obviously I can show you the part and we can go over installing it. The car is now moved around. We should have a lot more room. Probably guess what it is by now because we're at the rear of the car. But it's a very light parcel, so try not to drop it. But yeah, let's get this unboxed and see what we have. So guys, here, if you haven't guessed it already, we have a spoiler for the rear of the Polo. I am very excited about this. The wind clearly is excited as well. Oh, trying to film in the UK is such a ball ache. Yes, now that box is out of the way, we have a spoiler which I'm very excited about. I don't know what the fitment's going to be like, but we're going to find out. That is one nice piece. Put this in there because we don't want any more things blowing away. That is a nice piece. This could be the first of many mods on the Polo. So let's see what the fitment's like. Only one way to test it out. You know what? It's not bad at all. I don't have a second pair of hands with me, but will it rest? I don't want to risk that with the wind, but I'll look back at the footage. What do you guys think that looks like? Does it look okay? You guys are going to see before me. I think that looks really nice. Tell you what, that's bloody lovely. So I just had a look back through the footage and I'm a big fan of that. It does look really nice. And I say it lines up really well. So that's where it wants to sit. So if I get that flat at all angles, that's about where it wants to sit, I think. I can get there like that. Yeah, that's about where it wants to sit, I think. It's not perfect, but definitely not bad at all. Sit like that. It did come with some 3M, but what I think I'm going to do, purely because I don't want this flying off down the motorway, I'm going to 3M it, but I will just, in the words of Matt Armstrong, Mansuri glue. So we have a slight dilemma. Obviously, with any spoiler, any styling modifications, what you really want to do is obviously 3M it. In this case, I'm going to Tiger Seal or Mansuri glue on top of this. I'll tape it up and then I'll leave it to set for overnight, 12 hours. as long as possible really, just to ensure it's cured and it's stuck on the car so it's not going to fall off, fly down the motorway or anything. My girlfriend needs this car in about an hour, only for a couple of hours, but obviously I don't want to fit it now. She'll then drive down the road and then it fly off. It's a pointless install. So I'll wait for her to come back. I can get everything prepped, get everything ready, and then we can get the spoiler installed. So I'll be back with you guys in a couple of hours. For you guys it'll be about 2 seconds, but for me it'll be a couple of hours. So I'm going to prep everything I can. My girlfriend's going to go out, and at that point we can come back, I'll meet you guys, and we can get the spoiler installed. So guys, it's now later in the day. I'm in my garden. I've got the spoiler down there. All I'm going to do is I'm going to get it all taped up. It's not 3M, it comes with a spoiler. I did have my own 3M, but I've run out, so I don't know how much I'm going to trust it. But nonetheless, I'm going to put some Tiger Seal or Mansuri glue on top of the spoiler, get that all layered up, put it on the car, tape it up, leave it to set, and that should be done. So let's get the spoiler taped up and let's get to it. So, as you can tell, I've got all of this taped up now. So all that's left to do basically is to whack, I'm not got much on to be honest, just enough to hold it in. Whack some Tiger Seal just within those gaps, get the tape off, get it taped up, get it on the car, and then leave it to set. There we have it, the Polo spoiler is installed. Let me know what you think. It actually ran on really nice. I don't think with that Tiger Seal it's going anywhere anytime soon. I'll leave this tape on just to keep it in position, obviously just for at least a few hours, just let it cure. I'll get some after shots, so don't worry, you will see that, of the full car and the full spoiler in its full effect. But yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know down below. It was a relatively easy install. I've got a decent amount done today. The car is now protected. It's got a spoiler on. Technically the first modification for the Polo, so definitely let me know what you think regarding that.